morning, you guys. It's like 7. I just got up. You can probably tell my voice. But I decided to do what I eat in a day today because I literally have barely anything in my fridge. It's like empty. I haven't gone grocery shopping. I have not meal prepped. You guys know I love being meal prepped throughout the week. I do it pretty much every Sunday, but this weekend just got so busy. So like, look at my fridge. If you've seen my fridge normally, you know this is actually very empty for me. Like, there's no meal prepped containers, no easy snacks, like literally no fresh protein down here, nothing. So I feel like a lot of time I do like a what I eat in a day and I'm like, look at my easy prep meals, which is how I usually live my life, but not today. So we're just gonna figure it out together. Right now, I feel like everywhere you look, you see people doing like the internal shower, and it's so funny to me because that's something I did in college during like bad diet culture time of my life to try to keep myself full. So like it wasn't even about going to the bathroom. It was like put chia seeds in your water and it'll like keep you full so you won't eat as much. Like, no, not healthy for that. Obviously, chia is great. It's a great source of fiber and protein. It's great to have in your water. So like cool with the internal shower thing, but I've been like seriously constipated with this pregnancy. So this is my new little concoction. This is my version of an internal shower, not with chia seeds, because I feel like they're not as effective for like going to the bathroom as psyllium husk. So this is like super weird, you guys, but it works. Okay, so this is my version. I start with my celery juice. So, you know, sometimes I make it fresh. Sometimes I just use the suja. This is 12 ounces. You can do less, but I like to have a lot of liquid to get like everything down. So I'll just fill that up. And then you can see there's probably like, I don't know, 6 ounces left in my glass. So then I'm doing aloe vera juice, which is just whole leaf, pure organic aloe. This is so good for you, super hydrating and good for constipation. So I'm gonna add that right on top. Leave like a tiny bit of room so I don't spill everywhere. And then this is whole psyllium husk. You can just get it like Trader Joe's online. Okay, so I have to tell you guys a story because it's so crazy. Psyllium husk is just like a soluble fiber. Like, it is cheap. I think this whole thing was like $2 or something. There's this company online, and I don't even mind saying the name if I can remember it correctly because it's just like so absurd and no one should ever spend their money on it. I think it was called like something broom, like I'm gonna have to look it up. Colon broom, maybe colon broom. It's supposed to like help you magically lose all this weight and go to the bathroom. Like, no, absolutely not, you guys. Literally, it's like $100 for a little thing of it or whatever. It's just psyllium husk, but they sell it and market it and do this whole thing like it's some magical concoction that's gonna make you skinny and oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Anyway, it's just fiber. We all need fiber. We usually don't get enough fiber in our diet, so adding fiber, you can put this in smoothies or your oats or whatever, is great. It just gets like a little gelatinous and liquid, so you have to be ready to kind of like chug it. So it's 2 level tablespoons. That's kind of a lot for in here, so I'm probably gonna just do like 1 tablespoon. I usually just eyeball it, but I'll measure it for you guys for today. Okay, so if you haven't seen it before, it's like, you guys see that? I don't know like how to describe, like kind of powdery, kind of like grainy. I filled this a little too much. That's probably good. And then just mix it up. You just have to stir it like really good because you don't want it to just float at the top, which is what it'll do otherwise. So like you can tell it kind of looks nasty, but I promise it's not that bad. And then you start chugging. But it's really cold, so I'm like, I need to chill. I also like have dealt with constipation my whole life with hypothyroidism, going to doctors. So like there was one point where they were having me drink prune juice with Metamucil, like orange, gross, Metamucil, and what's that oil? I forget, some weird oil, disgusting. So compared to that, this is not bad at all. It totally helps me get everything moving and going. And then the one thing I will say with fiber too is if you're adding it into your diet, which is important to do whether you're getting more like grains in your diet or like fibery vegetables or whatever, just know that anytime you start adding fiber in, it can cause bloating and like a little discomfort at first as your body starts learning to digest it all. So just kind of go slow. Like don't be like, okay, I'm gonna do like 4 tablespoons of this every day. You're gonna be like, too much. Start small. All right, so I'm gonna drink this and make my coffee. I just heated up my coffee from yesterday, so I did my French press, but I only drink like half, so I saved the other half, so I heated that up. But you guys know I've been doing half calf, so like I'll buy 2 bags of beans, 1 regular caffeinated, 1 decaf, and then I'll do like half of the scoops decaf and half regular when I make my French press. But I was out of decaf, so I just actually did half of the scoops with my dandelion root powder, which tastes a lot like coffee and is decaffeinated, and it helps detox your body and reduce bloating and stuff, which again with pregnancy and just life in general for me, I feel like is always great. So I did that. The one thing I was gonna say, when I buy decaf, I usually buy it at Pete's Coffee because they use a water process to make their decaf. So basically if you buy decaf coffee, normally they use chemicals to strip away, like they pour chemicals over the beans to get rid of the caffeine, and then they like rinse it with water and say, oh, it got rid of the chemicals, but like no. So there's this Swiss water process, so you want to look for that. There's like a label you can find, or you can just Google Swiss water process decaf coffees. Those are the ones you want to get. But if you happen to have a Pete's Coffee by you, they do a water process, so you can feel good about that too. So I'm gonna do my Miss Congeniality and some marine collagen. Marine collagen, I talk about this all the time. I switched a couple years ago. You guys have been asking about my collagen because it is the only one really scientifically proven to get results with like crow's feet and your skin, and actually has like a lot of data behind it, especially this specific one called Natacol. Anyway, the point is marine collagen versus like a bovine collagen is gonna have a lot more benefits for your hair, skin, and nails, and still have joint benefits and gut health and everything, but a lot more for all this. That's why I use marine. Always put everything like literally to the tippy top. It's too full. I'm trying to tell Ryan that in my pregnancy I just need him to make decisions. So I'm like, I don't know what I want for breakfast. Do I want like oats and banana or something, or like eggs and avocado and like a bagel? I asked him.
You ask him what he wants?
No, I can't ask him what he wants.
I
don't know.
Hear now.
So I'm like, can you just decide like which one sounds better? And he's like, whichever sounds good to you. Which you think is being sweet, but it's annoying.
I'm just trying to satisfy any pregnancy cravings you might have.
I know, but I'm like, I just need you to be the decision maker.
Okay, fine. Let's do eggs and bagel.
All right. Was that so hard?
Yes.
So I'm gonna make these little epic bagels. These are not gluten-free, but to be honest, like you guys know, I usually don't eat a lot of gluten. I notice if I have a lot, it makes me just kind of like fuzzy and stuff, but these don't seem to really impact me, and I have them like once a week maybe, so we're good. But I'm so starving, so I'm gonna have a little breakfast snack. I made these blueberry muffins. They're like grain-free, barely any sugar. It's a recipe on my website that's like a strawberry shortcake muffin, and I say this in the recipe, but it's just like the best foundation. So you can do strawberry stuff, you can swap it out for like whatever fruit or nuts or whatever you want. So I'm gonna just warm this bad boy up, but look how good it is. Okay, so I made my half of a bagel with Kite Hill cream cheese, which is non-dairy cream cheese, 1 egg with some egg whites, and a little piece of turkey sausage. I normally always, you guys know, have greens with every meal, so some type of vegetable, but I showed you that fridge. I don't have any spinach, I don't have any broccoli, I have nothing to put with it. So I'm gonna have to try to get some more greens in later.
It's all went in our pasta.
It did. We've had this pasta I made like 2 nights ago, and I just made so much. So like for 2 days in a row, I just kept changing it by adding new vegetables and stuff to it. But then it just like multiplied it more. So anyway, we have no food.
It's a never-ending pasta.
It really has been. I think there's still literally leftovers that we're gonna have to eat for lunch today. I made a little pep rally. This is my new energy boost I showed you guys last week. So excited about it. It is so freaking delicious. And I think one of my favorite parts is just that you can customize how much caffeine. So if you want just 80 milligrams, like that's less than an 8-ounce cup of coffee, a little more chill, 1 scoop. If you need a little bit more of a boost, you go for 2, but it's like so freaking good no matter what. Anyway, so I did that. It's clearly working because I feel like a little more energized already, and I've only had a quarter of it. But I gotta figure out lunch, and like I said, I have no protein. I took some fish out of the freezer for dinner, so I'm gonna try to do like fish tacos for dinner. I don't know what we're gonna do for lunch, so I'm gonna have to go dig in the fridge and the cabinets and see what I got. I think I have tuna. I do. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sure.
Like a tuna sandwich?
Yeah.
Or on greens, or preference?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Not on greens. Okay, I was like, you can't say yeah to everything.
Not on greens.
So just like tuna sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay. That was way easier. Thankfully, I had some. This is just albacore wild tuna in water. Easy. I know a lot of people are like probably gonna be like, you can't have that while you're pregnant. Chill. I talked to my doctor. This is totally fine, totally safe. Like everything, it's about quality and moderation. Like my doctor even said I could have sushi if I wanted to. He just said to not do it every single day, obviously. And when I do have it, to make sure I go to like a nice sushi restaurant, maybe not like the hole in the wall down the street that you're like unsure of, to make sure it's good quality. So anyway, we're gonna do a little tuna. And my mom had tuna basically every day with me, which was excessive, but that's like all she wanted when she was pregnant with me. And I think I turned out pretty okay. Anyway, so I do a little tuna sandwich, and yeah, should be good. When I went to the fridge to get mayo to mix in, I remembered we also had leftover pasta. We have to eat it because it's not gonna go good. And I realized as we have tuna that I'm gonna also have fish tacos tonight. So that's just like a double fish, but whatever, it's fine. We'll mix it with a little of this, and then we'll just have a little smorgasbord. Mine's kind of like a sad salad bowl. I didn't really have that much to put in it, but I found sun-dried tomatoes and artichokes, so I did that. When I make my tuna, I sometimes will just do like plain Greek yogurt, but I didn't have any, so I do mayo that's made with avocado oil, which is the best kind, so make sure you guys get that. And then I just do salt and pepper. I know some people go crazy with their tuna and like celery and all that. I just keep it real easy. Okay, I just came in from doing my workout in the app, and now I'm actually gonna do some yoga, but I'm gonna have a little snack in between because the yoga is just gonna be more like stretching, super chill, relaxing, but I need a snack. I don't need much right now. Sorry, you guys are low. I'm just gonna do my LSF plant protein in peanut butter. This has 23 grams of protein, so the vanilla and chocolate both have 20, but since it uses real peanut powder, peanuts have protein too. So it's a blend of the brown rice and pea and then the peanuts. So you get a little extra protein, just mix that up. And post-workout, the most important thing is protein and carbohydrates. So I didn't do like anything crazy intense. Today was actually just my cardio day. So I did like an hour of cardio, but I'm gonna have my protein. And then I usually will do dates or something, but I've been eating dried prunes lately because, as you guys probably could guess, they're great for constipation. So trying to do everything I can throughout the day to have lots of things to help with that. I have my Invisalign in right now, so I gotta take those out. But I'm just gonna have about 3 of these. Really good source of carbohydrate, quick hitting, obviously, because it's dried fruit, it's got those sugars and everything, and my protein, and then get into my yoga. So we have a problem. You know how I said I took fish out of the freezer for dinner? Well, I put it in the fridge because I did it early this morning and I didn't want to leave it out all day and forget about it, and I was gonna put it in, like take it out and leave it out this afternoon, whatever. Anyway, I forgot to do that. So the fish is like rock hard frozen, and I don't know that I'm gonna be able to defrost it fast enough because I don't want to put it in my, like I can't do any of that. And it's literally the only protein that I have. I don't know if I should do like a plant-based meal. Ryan always loves to have like protein though. I have like meaty protein. I have like mushrooms and stuff. I do like mushroom tacos. Maybe just like veggie mushroom tacos. Do I have a zucchini? Let's see. So our sad frozen fish is right here. I mean, it is not even thinking about being defrosted. But I have those mushrooms and tomatoes. I have the zucchini, broccoli. You know what, we're just gonna have to do a plant-based dinner.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't have any meat.
You took that, did you take the fish out earlier?
I did, but I left it in the fridge, so it's frozen.
That'll work then.
So I have like black beans, mushrooms, tomatoes. I could just do like veggie, like a veggie taco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put a leg on it?
I knew you were gonna say something. I told you guys. You want egg on top?
It goes on everything. So yeah, I mean, for sure.
Okay, but do you want like black beans, mushrooms, tomatoes all mixed in? I have taco seasoning.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I have an avocado, chippies.
Sure, not any pasta?
And an egg on top. Got it. Okay.
It goes on
I'm gonna put an egg on top. Okay, got it.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. Have 2 eggs on there for Ryan. I'm not gonna have any egg on mine. I have had veggie tacos with eggs, like I give him a hard time, but it is really delicious. But I've been trying to limit my egg and getting my protein from like my protein powders and meats and all of that stuff, because I noticed when I was having a lot of egg, like having it every single day, I was breaking out a lot during my pregnancy. And I researched it and talked to my doctor, and basically your progesterone levels are already elevated during pregnancy, and that's in egg too, so then it's super high, which can cause hormonal acne. So normally me and eggs are totally fine, no acne problems, but during pregnancy I just have to be mindful, like trying not to have them every day. I probably have them like twice a week now. I just had to throw away the avocado because it was bad. This night just keeps getting weirder and weirder. This is what happens when you don't have groceries and you don't plan, you don't meal prep. You end up just with the weirdest dinner. I think it's still gonna be delicious because look at these veggies. I mean, how can you go wrong? It's gonna be so yummy. He's got eggs, people.
Got the eggs.
Ooh, are you so happy? I mean, mine does look really sad compared to yours.
I wish you had eggs.
It's gotta focus. There we go. I mean, it just, you can't even tell what's in it. It looks like brown mush, but
tacos. But
it's gonna be bomb.
Be real good.
And I'm just starting with 1 taco because lately I just can't eat as much in a single sitting. I eat a tiny bit and I feel like I ate 5 pounds of food and I'm just like, so we're gonna just go small.
My dad app said littler meals throughout the day you should eat with Katie.
Ryan got himself a cute little dad app. He's so precious.
It's a dad app from the UK. So there's all these words, I don't know what they mean.
Ryan's like, they say we need to buy
nappies,
a surplus of nappies, yeah, and the diapers, yeah, and then we need a carriage. I'm like, okay, I got this. I watch a lot of BBC, so I'm good. Okay, so we're gonna eat dinner, and then we'll see, maybe I'll be able to have some type of dessert. I don't know.
Katie said that she was maybe gonna get some dessert, but this is what happened after 1 taco. I don't think there will be any dessert tonight.
So that is what Katie eats in a day without dessert
Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.